Welcome back to Smackdown 2, Know Your Role with Scarecrow and Opie as well. And back to the Sunny sex tape talk. So yeah,
Uh, Welcome to Smackdown 2 X-rated.
oh god, tell me about it.
You were saying? Because you've seen the review. I haven't seen
I've
it, so I
seen,
want
obviously, Opie's watched the actual video. He was probably too busy masturbating to pay attention to the bloopers.
to... Man, oh shit. You mean to tell me that she was climaxing and you didn't hear that loud at the end?
I did not see the whole
Actually, it wasn't like a long one. It was like a.
Either way, that's a mood killer.
Oh,
Did they make a joke here? He hooks the leg and gets a 2 count. Has me laughing my ass off. During the fucking sex tape, it was fucking hilarious. But like I say, I watched the review. Hope I've seen the actual video.
I need to see a review now that I'm hearing this.
Oh, they put it in the chat before.
I can get it you in. I can get it you after the video is done. It's fine.
Yep.
I
may have to try to watch it again.
But like I said, it's a bit thingy that WWF would let Sunny in. I mean, I know she did the porno after she was inducted, but they knew what type of person she was and all that. The fucking woman's been arrested again recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, for DUI.
Yeah, for about the 50th fucking time. It's...
Yep.
If she can be in, so can China. Because at least China actually had... did a lot of stuff. Like she was a former IC champion. She was in Rumble. She was in the King of the Ring.
Pretty sure she's the only woman to have held the Intercontinental and women's titles.
Oh yeah, I don't think any of the... I was gonna say none of the other women have won a male's title, but actually there was a couple that won the Hardcore Championship.
Like Molly Holly.
Molly Holly won a Godfather's Hose. Won it at one point.
Pretty sure Trish and or Lita won it.
Yeah, that won't surprise. I actually think it was Trish, if I recall. Didn't one of them win like the light heavyweight championship or something?
Jacqueline. That was Jackie.
Yeah, okay. But then again, they had a fucking man win the women's championship, so.
Wait. What?
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was, but it was the guy that I believe... A guy won it, like, early 2000, and then Lita beat... No, was it Lita? No, then I think Stephanie technically won the championship off them? I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, at one point there was a guy who was dressed in drag that won the women's championship.
Oh.
During the early 2000s,
okay.
I believe. So it was Santina, before Santina.
I liked Santino. Too bad he was a comedy act.
Yeah. Then again,
Cobra!
to be fair though, he did find his niche with that, and he had a job for a good couple of years before he had to retire, so...
Now all he needs to do is stop posting questionable shit online.
You can say that about most of the internet, dude.
Well, I mean, at least the walking... Oh boy, at least TJP's gone. Rest.
Actually, I just realized there's not actually much build-up for the Hall of Fame this year, which is surprising. They usually make a massive deal of it, but... it just feels like a very forgettable one. Like, you got DX going in, we got the Honky Tonk Man, Harlem Heat, who else is going in?
What's this going in?
No, we're not talking about Sunny anymore. I seriously can't remember anybody else who's going in the Hall of Fame this year.
The Hart Foundation.
Hart Foundation, but there's somebody else I'm completely forgetting about here. I know there is.
The DX.
I've already mentioned DX.
Honky Tonk.
Already said.
Harlem Heat.
Already said.
Yep.
Hart Foundation, and I'm certain there's another one.
There's Tori Wilson.
Oh god, yeah. No wonder I fucking forgot about her.
Yeah.
So forgettable. Unless you getting between them thighs. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care how fucking hot she is. At the end of the day, she did jack shit in WWF. She didn't even do really any more in WCW.
Who said I thought she was hot?
I didn't say you necessarily. I'm just talking in general. You know, because a lot of people really fancied Tori Wilson back in the day. So, to be fair, she's still really attractive now.
It was probably a cheap, but I mean, it was probably a little bit more low key then. Now, I mean, all these women they're bringing back, all dried up, washed up, used and abused, ridden hard, put away wet. I don't want to see all that shit. Christ. You know, but then again, I don't want to see a young woman that's bright behind the ears, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, running around giggling, asking me stupid questions. Find a happy medium somewhere.
So basically, Paige in a threesome with Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox.
Hell no, bruh. Crikey. And I'm surprised I didn't get banned 2 years ago on Twitter when that stuff broke and it was all over my timeline.
I actually saw the video for that. I didn't actually watch all of it.
Did.
I didn't watch the entire thing or anything, but I just sort of found the video and watched like bits and pieces of it. No, I did not have him wank over it.
Well,
it was not very wankable in my opinion because, I mean, you're watching somebody get DP'd. You know, it's kind of gross. In my opinion.
And then using the NXT Women's Championship as a fucking bullseye cum shot.
Yeah.
And I still can't believe people will compare Asuka and Paige. You know, oh, Asuka's this, you know, she's that. Well, Asuka never let anybody nut on the NXT Women's title.
I still find it gross that they didn't find out about that, and you had like Sasha and Bayley and others kissing the championship after they won it. It's like, oh my god.
Are you serious?
Oh, my head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when they won the championship after, obviously Paige was one of the earlier women's champions, wasn't she, in NXT, so... And they kept that belt around for a while, so yeah. Enjoy the dried up sperm of Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods.
I want to go back and watch some old NXT shows and see if you can actually see stuff glistening on the title.
She got some woods.
No. The joke is Paige got lost in the woods. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. That's the joke.
It's a shame you can't really make a joke with Brad Maddox's name.
And yeah, Matt, consider that stolen. Sorry, dude.
It's okay to plagiarize.
Especially sex jokes.
No, man, he tweeted that out, and I shit you not, an hour later it had like 300 retweets. So,
yeah, at the end of the day, you know, no real reason to be fucking recording shit like that. But at the end of the day, they were all... no, actually, I think Xavier was married at the time, but I'm pretty sure Paige and Brad were single, so whatever. Whatever you're into is none of anybody else's business.
That being said, I didn't mind the fact that they were, you know, doing whatever they were doing. Consenting adults, blah, 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 blah. What got me was did any of y'all see the aftermath? Like, when Maddox basically admitted to sending the pictures?
I actually don't remember that. I do remember they made a very tongue-in-cheek comment about it on the show with New Day, like, we've turned over a new page or something, I think they said.
No, we're turning the page, is what they said.
Something like that.
They're like, Xavier, you got something to say?
Nope.
WrestleMania! I started dying laughing.
And that is when he does the Final Fantasy victory theme on his trombone.
Yep.
God damn.
Well.
You've leveled up. Your cum shot is now twice as strong.
Oh, jeez.
Right. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Let's say, I mean, it's fun to joke about it and stuff, but whatever. Why fucking seriously record that shit?
Honestly, I don't think she knew, but like I said, the videos that Brad Maddox posted after the DP is basically him saying that he did it because he knew she was using her or him or whatever, but that's why. Hurt feelings. He's like, well, you hurt my feelings. Here you go. I was like, damn, that's kind of cold.
She
But I
really
mean,
does not have really good taste in men. She fucking was technically married to Del Rio at one point.
yeah, she was married to Del Rio and fucking half the roster. I also remember another joke. Paige has more body count than the entire Raw roster. Well, shit. Well, all right then.
Paige has a higher body count than Hiroshima.
Basically, yeah.
Terrible joke. I apologize
Well.
for that one.
I hope she's happy now because she's in a non-wrestling role.
Fortunately, I hope things are going better in her life, but she has definitely had a hard time of it in the last couple of years. And I think probably getting out of wrestling might have. I'm surprised. I thought having to stop wrestling would have actually done more damage to her, but mentally, I mean, not physically, obviously. Triple threat match. I don't think there was any championship on the line here. I didn't actually see anything. Oh, we are we're Armageddon, and none of us fucking noticed.
I know. Because we're so talking so much.
We're just talking about the sex tapes.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question. Since we seem to be proving ourselves to be massive man pigs at the moment, anybody else think Stephanie was massively hot back in the early 2000s? Because I will admit she was one of my biggest crushes when I was younger.
Yeah, I do see attractiveness.
Although I think once she started beefing up, not really my thing. Though you've seen her without makeup and stuff, she does look like her mom.
Right.
Like, seriously, speaking of her mom, Sweet Zombie Linda is now left the fucking Congress.
Thank you.
Or whatever they're fucking calling it. I can't remember.
The cock kiss kind of thing.
The Trumps. I assume most of this match must just be... most of this part must just be this match then. I have no idea if I win these matches or not. The only matches I know I win are a handful of big ones. This one, not so much. Couldn't tell you. And there's Scarecrow, I think. Yeah, there he is. Since you're away when I asked it, Scarecrow, yay or nay to Stephanie McMahon in the early 2000s?
Who?
Stephanie McMahon in the early 2000s. Hot or not?
I'd do her.
Oh god, yes.
Back then, yes. Back then, yes.
Oh
now,
yeah, absolutely.
No.
Back then, I'm not talking nowadays. Jesus.
She's like, I mean, you get down there, it's like Wonder Woman, so.
No, I'm pretty sure you go down there, you're just gonna find the fucking... all the Grand Canyon, so yeah. Like throwing a hot dog...
Okay, Triple H.
Like throwing a hot dog down a fucking alleyway.
Hot dog down the hallway.
Thankfully, there can be no knockouts on the outside, so... And Jericho just completely dazed at the moment. Thankfully, he's already used pedigree, so I can't get hit with it. I keep trying to just run away so these guys don't keep trying to double team me.
I know.
I don't want to be the page in this triple threat. And I'm still struggling to get the finisher off. Yeah, there we go. But not a knockout, sadly. Because I'm so close to the fucking rope, it doesn't work.
Of course.
Any games coming out, gentlemen, that you're looking forward to? And I got a submission, by the way.
Ding, ding, ding.
So yeah, any games coming out you're looking forward to?
Me?
Either of you. I'll take that as a no.
I don't even know what's coming out.
Only thing I know I'm going to be getting is Crash Team Racing Remaster when it comes
Oh
out.
yeah, I'm getting that.
Wait, what?
The Crash Team Racing Remaster comes out in a couple months, I believe.
Ah, okay.
20 seconds left. Next episode, I promise we are starting January. The Rumble is just around the corner. Will we be disappointed? Well, it's WWF, so chances are yes. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. But until then, sayonara.
Later.
Bye, guys.